The New York Yankees were the team of the decade in the 90s, winning 3 World Series championships, the most of any team in baseball. They would follow it up with another World Series title in 2000 and another pennant in 2001, but they couldn't have done it without a number of savvy moves by the various Yankees GMs. Here are the top 5 most impactful trades of the 90s. Number 5. Roger Clemens for David Wells, Graham Lloyd, and Homer Bush. So let's get a controversial one out of the way right off the bat. David Wells was a fan favorite, and in 1998 he had thrown a perfect game, gone 18-4, and finished second in the Cy Young voting. But as camp opened in 1999, the Yankees had a chance to get the 1997 and 1998 Cy Young Award winner Roger Clemens, the Rocket, from the Toronto Blue Jays. To be honest though, Clemens wasn't all that great in 1999, but he did come up big in the postseason, helping the Yankees sweep the Braves in the '99 World Series. Clemens also had a solid year in 2000, but absolutely dominated in the postseason, striking out 15 Mariners and nearly impaling Mike Piazza with a piece of his own bat.
2 feet away from Mike Piazza? Yeah.
Clemens would go on to win the Cy Young Award in 2001, notably becoming the first pitcher in history to begin the season 20-1. And while David Wells was pretty good with the Blue Jays, he would ultimately end up back with the Yankees. Neither the absence of Homer Bush or Graham Lloyd would impede the Yankees from winning the next 2 World Series.
And the 1-2. He struck him out.
Number 4. Scott Brosius from the Oakland Athletics for Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers had signed a multi-year deal with the Yankees prior to the 1996 season, but he never could quite handle New York. He struggled a bit in '96, going 12-8 with a 4.68 ERA, and he was absolutely atrocious in 1997, going 6-7 with a 5.65 ERA, getting banished to the bullpen and nearly traded to San Diego for Greg Vaughn. Before the 1998 season, the Yankees traded Kenny Rogers to Oakland for struggling third baseman Scott Brosius. Brosius was coming off of a season in which he batted .203 with 11 home runs and 41 RBIs in 129 games. But Brosius immediately turned it around in New York, batting .300 with 19 home runs and a career-best 98 RBIs in 1998, winning the World Series MVP. Brosius was one of the most clutch Yankees around, and he had a number of big postseason moments, including this incredible home run from the 2001 World Series. Brosius won 3 World Series and 4 pennants with New York in his only 4 years with the team before retiring after the 2001 season. Number 3. Tino Martinez and Jeff Nelson for Russ Davis and Sterling Hitchcock. With Yankees icon Don Mattingly retiring after the 1995 season, the Yankees picked up the sweet-swinging Tino Martinez and Jeff Nelson, a key bullpen asset, for a couple of prospects who look like they could be studs in the big leagues, Sterling Hitchcock and Russ Davis. And while Hitchcock eventually had a couple of nice seasons and helped the Padres make the World Series, Russ Davis really never did too much. Tino, on the other hand, was great with the Yankees, winning 4 World Series rings and mashing 44 home runs in 1997, when he would finish second to Ken Griffey Jr. for American League MVP. From 1996 to 2001, Tino Martinez hit 175 home runs and drove in 690 runs for the Yankees, while averaging 154 games per season. After brief stints with the Cardinals and Tampa Bay Devil Rays, he would return to finish out his career with the Yankees in 2005. Number 2. David Cone for Marty Jansen. Sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned hired gun. In 1995, the Yankees were on the cusp of making the postseason for the first time since 1981, but they didn't really have enough pitching. So they pulled the trigger on a deal for big game pitcher David Cone. Cone pitched well in '95, but the Yankees came up short. Cone would, however, help the Yankees win a pivotal Game 3 of the World Series in 1996. In 1998, he won 20 games en route to another World Series championship. In 1999, he pitched the Yankees' second perfect game by guys named David in as many seasons. He won 2 more championships with the Yankees in 1999 and 2000, despite not pitching very well in 2000. Coney finished 4th in the Cy Young voting in 1998 and 6th in the Cy Young voting in 1999. He was a 2-time All-Star with the Yankees. And number 1, Roberto Kelly for Paul O'Neill. Roberto Kelly was once considered to be a future star of the Yankees, and he wasn't bad. But GM Gene Michael felt the Yankees needed an impact left-handed bat for the 1993 season. On November 3rd of 1992, the Yankees traded Roberto Kelly to the Reds for Paul O'Neill, who would go on to win the 1994 batting title and win 4 World Series championships as he became a beloved member of the New York Yankees. Yankees owner George Steinbrenner nicknamed Paul O'Neill the Warrior because of his fiery, hard-nosed style of play. From 1993 through 2001, Paul O'Neill batted .303 with a 125 OPS plus, an 869 OPS, 185 home runs, 858 RBIs, and 1,426 hits. He was a 4-time All-Star with the Yankees and won 4 World Series championships. His plaque is now hanging in Monument Park. Honorable mention goes to Cecil Fielder, who the Yankees got for Ruben Sierra at the trade deadline in 1996. Fielder was only with the Yankees for a few months, but he did come up big during the postseason. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.